It is 1:40 and it just started snowing. Very lightly snowing. I see some big snowflakes falling in there, but very light snowflakes. At least if we're going to have cold weather, we can have some snow too, right? I should have said it's 1:40 on Sunday, and it's snowing.
Hey, I'm Patty from AldermanFarms. A video showing y'all our winter weather that we're having and the preparations that I've made. One thing here in Mississippi, when we get extremely cold weather, especially with ice and snow, we have to deal with power outages and the possibility of our water freezing up. So one thing I try and do is have my kitchen good and clean, all the dishes washed up. So I've got my dishwasher going now. You may hear it. I've got all the dishes getting cleaned right now because I don't want to have to deal with dirty dishes, and I have paper plates for us to eat off of if the power does go out. First thing I've done is I've poured up some water right here. This is 2.5 gallons of water, and I have another 2 gallons of water that I have in this jug, and I will use this for drinking. If I have to use it for washing dishes, I can do that also. We keep our water, it's about 23 or 24 degrees right now, so we're having to keep our water dripping all the time or our pipes will freeze. I'm also leaving the cabinet door open where the warm air can get there to our pipes. What I have here is my dish pans. I usually use this for making bread in sometimes. What I'll do is I'll put this one here if we lose power to wash dishes in, and then I've already got my clean rinse water filled up. And then I move my dish drain to over here where I'll just put my dishes here to dry after I wash them. I also have extra water here. We have chicks. We've got 51 chicks that we have outside. So if we had to, we could use this water to fill up their waterer because outside everything's frozen. The hoses are frozen and everything, so we can't get water outside. If we lose power, we can always bring it inside and fill it up. I've made some biscuits because they're easy to heat up for us to have for breakfast. On the stove, I have this pot of water, which this will be, I will heat this up and pour it into my wash tub in the sink to wash dishes in. So I went ahead because I'm going to want it warmed up. Back here I have my water measured up for my coffee. If I have to make coffee on the stove, I have to heat up my water first and then pour it through this coffee maker because of course our electric coffee maker is not going to work if we lose power. It's just being prepared. I have lost power before and I had to do all this on the fly without having, made preparations ahead of time. It'll just make my life easier having made all these preparations. And honestly, we're going to eat the food anyway, and we can use the water, so nothing's going to go to waste. I also was wanting something sweet, so I actually made 4 pound cakes just to have something sweet. If you can look, this one's strawberry, and this one's a plain pound cake. Just to have some comfort food, I guess. I've made us a loaf of bread. And I have made hamburger buns and hot dog buns. They turned out a little small because half of the recipe I used to make us some cinnamon rolls. So we have plenty of food. I'll show you the other food that I've made up and got in the refrigerator too. Stuff that's easy to heat up. I have fried us up bacon. So, and then not that I couldn't cook if we lose power because I do have a gas stove and I have the wood burning stove, but it's just easier to be able to heat up when when you know something's coming. We knew something was coming this time. I've also done up a pound of bacon, sausage for us to eat. So we'll have sausage biscuits and bacon biscuits. This is chicken and sausage gumbo with rice. I've got that ready to go. And no, this isn't ice cream. This is our ice cream buckets that the only reason we eat ice cream is to get these real useful containers. So this is, let's see what this is. I can't really see. Isn't that good? They really work good. They stay closed good. Okay, this is crawfish, what is it? Chowder. Yes, crawfish chowder that I made. And it's delicious. And then this is chili that I made. And I also have some hot dogs. So we'll probably have some chili hot dogs too. We might actually have that for lunch because smelling this chili, it smells pretty good. So anyway, so I just have a few different things cooked up. If we lose power, we could be out for quite a few days because we're out in the country. And we also, today's Monday, February 15th, and Wednesday it is supposed to get up to 40 or 44, so it may thaw out some then, but it's looking like Thursday we could possibly have more weather like this, though it's not going to be quite as cold. So depending on how many power outages and stuff like that, we could be out for quite a few days. But you know what, even if we're not, I don't have to cook for about 3 to 5 days. We are extra bundled up and we are going out to do the chores.
Ooh, not snow, y'all. It's just sleet and ice. Can barely make a dent in it. Going to see if we have any baby goats. I hope we don't have baby goats. Tommy's already prepared me that if we do have baby goats, they may not be alive. Oh, we don't have baby goats. There's the goats eating. Yay. Tommy's chopping the water now. Goats are eating. We can feed them on the ground. It stays on top of the snow. That's the old feed, though, I think, that he dumped out. Yay, look at them poor goats. They're so cold. I'm sorry, Brownie. Hey, hey, hey. Chickens, poor chickens.
I'm telling you right now, if this was our weather, we wouldn't be homesteaders.
We wouldn't be farmers. Oh-wee.
Just little balls of ice. But hey, kids in Mississippi think this is snow. They're loving it. Walk on the driveway because there's not any holes on it. It's so pretty though, y'all, but it's a shame that it gives us so much trouble. So very much trouble. Go see if stuff is frozen. It's 23 degrees right now. This is my son and his wife's house. Look, I guess I just have to squeeze in here. Hopefully I don't fall down. We have to close them up, we can. Oh, goodness. Hope my fruit trees make it through this. I don't know if I'll better get in here or not. Doesn't have too much stuff on the roof. Tommy, it looked from over at the house, it looked like it had a lot, but it really don't. Tommy said he thought it ought to be fine, but you know, our high tunnel's not made to withstand any load. Oh look, that's frozen. I'm not gonna be able to get in. I don't want to see up in there. I can stick the camera in and look at my video. I'm assuming that, yeah, I haven't seen in there. I'm assuming we have some birds in there. We've been having birds come up under our porch, and I would think they, oh, look at all the icicles on this side. This is the north side of it. I don't remember noticing any icicles on the other side. Huh, look, my handle is under it. Ooh, hear it creaking. Look at that. That's ice. That's where water ran down. Oh, yeah, there is icicles on this side too. I didn't remember seeing them. I was interested in seeing how warm it felt in there. Look, this is where water had run off right there, and it froze because you see this the little channel where the little wiggle wire goes, and it's froze solid right there. Wow. Oh, look at that pine needle frozen right up there. Huh. So this is, y'all, ew, this is solid. This is solid ice. Oh, Lord, please don't let this get broken. Whew. That'd be something if we had to replace all this. Yeah, this got water. This looks like water. It's all ice. It's pretty deep right here, too. I guess because it's come off the high tunnel. But it's still just little balls, not snow. Oh, what's so weird about this, though, it's not wet. It's not real wet feeling. Usually, when we get snow, it's so wet. Well, this isn't snow, though. Right. Break. And this is, look, it's really crisp. So I guess that's best I just leave this thing alone. This is even froze on here. I guess it's best I don't fool with it. Let it thaw out and then go look inside of it. So, there's the house way there. I'm gonna walk back. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of real snow. I guess now we might get some snow on top of the sleet. More fun. Having hot dogs made on the indoor grill for lunch today. Did you get it, Coop? Did you get the tail? Get your tail. Get it. Get it. Going out to give the goats some hay. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if you can see it. It's only 3% chance of snow right now. It's a whole real still. There's a little bit of snow falling. I'm going to give the goats a little bit of hay. where they'll get up and get moving. I've already seen Bean out. She's okay. But I just want to get them up moving. There's a bird that stayed under the porch last night. Poor little birds don't know what to do. So get the goat's blood circulating where they can warm up some. And we still have power on day 2. This is Tuesday the 16th, I believe. It is so pretty. I tried chopping their water. It don't work. So I guess, oh look at the birds. They're eating some of the chicken feed that was left from yesterday. I guess I'm gonna go heat water on the wood burning stove and come pour in here and see if I can melt it some. I guess you people up north have water heaters in your water? The pretty red birds. Alright, I'm going to see if this is going to work. It was boiling inside. Yeah. Come on, goats. You better come drink it while you can. Good news for us. You see the sun is coming out. Today is Tuesday the 16th and it's starting to thaw out some. Yay. I didn't think we were going to have any thawing. Look at that long icicle. Until, oh, look at all of them. My goodness, they've gotten big. I didn't think we'd have any thawing out until Wednesday or Thursday, so I'm very glad to see this. But if you can hear me walking, this is slick, slick, slick. Slick, slick, slick. See some sun. Feeding the goats again. This is the second time we fed them. Look at the blue skies, too. Trying to keep them eating and moving around. We just had 2 goats out that we had to herd up. We didn't have the electric fence on because we've been going over it so much, and plus it didn't have a good charge, but it seems like it's doing better. I didn't feel like it would work in the snow, but it is working. Tommy's over there feeding them. Brownie's the one that's due to kid anytime. Anytime. I just hope she waits till it warms up some. If y'all remember, the last one we raised on a bottle was Bean. There she is. She'll be having babies too, but I think she is, they're walking funny on the snow because it's slippery to them too, or the ice, whatever it is. She's going to be having babies in a month or 2. Oh, Brownie just slipped. They're scared to walk. We just got through chopping up their water. Got in the high tunnel, and yeah, it froze in here too. This was some green leaves right here on tomatoes, and look how sad they are now. I knew everything would be gone, but it was time. Anyway, need to start getting ready for spring. I don't know if you can see the bird back there. They've had them a nice place. It feels nice in here, but the sun is out. Green onions look fine. Fine. Boy, a lot of water is dripping off the roof. You can see clumps of pine straw and ice, but it looks like it's still solid right on the top. See where it's dark right there? On the very top. But it's starting to slide off now. It's real moist in here, dripping a lot. I'm gonna go pick some of that celery that's too big and tough for the goats. Let me get it, Ace. Get here, buddy. Get here. This is our snowplow. Then we'll get broom. Not easy to do one-handed.
Well, we're sitting in the dark, kind of. It's still nice and bright outside. Tommy's over there. Wave, Tommy. You can see him in the shadows. We lost power about 3:15. Today, it's Wednesday, February 16th, I think. Anyway, we've got the oh, no, it's the 17th. It's Wednesday, 17th. We've got the generator running on the chicks. Hopefully, it will stay running where they won't die. We have 51 meat chickens that are a week and a half old.
Can't see it on the pine trees, but they are iced up too. All the trees are there. There it is. You can see it on those trees right there, the ice on them. And it's raining. It's misting rain right now. There are icicles. You can see them dripping. What was that, baby?
I said, what in the heck are we gonna do?
What's the problem?
The problem is the generator has quit. I don't know if I had water in the fuel. It's been running all night. Completely ran out the tank of gas. I just filled it up with 5 gallons of gas, and I don't know if I just don't get it. It just suddenly died with a full tank of gas. And we got chicks without a heat lamp.
We got chicks in here. I have just put that blanket over them. See if you can see them. There they are. I've got the blanket over them, keeping the heat in. What's the temperature?
Right now,
it's
32.
It's 32? Hey, babe, looks like we're going to have chicks inside.
Oh, unbelievable.
Well, let's go get the containers cleaned up. We can try and start the generator later, and if it don't get started, we'll put the chicks inside. Yeah, this is something. This is what we're dealing with today. This is all hard. Real cool. Oh, Tommy, I missed it. Doggone, I almost got it on camera. He almost fell down. What do you think if we have 2 of this size? Do you think all 50, we could split them up 25 and 25 to go in there?
I don't know.
Well, they'd be cozy. Gotta get the shovel, I think. And it's nasty. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for another bin. There's a little bit of limbs down there. I've got more limbs down here. This is my gate to go into the high tunnel. We got more limbs down here. I'm gonna have to wait for Tommy to come. Let me in. High tunnel looks fine though. All right, this is what we've decided to do. We just bought this new bin and we're keeping our cushions in it that goes to our couch that we made. And we're going to bring that inside and put it by the fireplace to hopefully keep our chicks alive. Well, so much for living in the lap of luxury with a generator, right?
Yeah.
So see, we'll have it sitting right here, right in front of the fireplace. We've got it set up. We're fixing to go move them in. We'll have to change their water 2 or 3 times a day. We went to a smaller waterer where it wouldn't take up so much room in there, and then we have their regular feeder. This isn't the very best case scenario. Kind of small, a lot small for them, but you know what? They're not going to freeze to death in here. Well, feeling sorry for the goats. They're hungry. They're looking for a blade of grass that's sticking up in this snow. So I went in the high tunnel. I've harvested celery that is it's tough. Cabbage leaves and broccoli leaves for the goats to eat. I say thank you. I saw one of them trying to eat some pine tops. Got little pine trees, pine limbs down out here too. There's old Bean eating her some celery. Over a foot long. Oh, I want ice. Ooh. That long thing. Look at that. That's ice from the root sliding off all the way down. I don't know if you hear what I hear, but yay! The melting has started. It is really melting a lot today. Ooh, sorry. Wasn't expecting that. This is ice right there, and that's where I slipped. I almost fell down. Been trying really hard not to fall down. Who wants to fall down? But yep, it is melting. It's running right there. Run on out. High tunnel has done very well. Very pleased with how good it's done. I'm on our driveway right now. Still have a lot left though. Tommy hadn't thought that this hit the fence, but it did get on the fence just a little bit. And it broke, it bent down our barbed wire right there on the top. But that's easy enough fixed. See, there's still ice on all this. Our pine trees, you can't see it in the picture. They still have ice on them. Just get too heavy. When you run out of things to do, chores to do, we never run out of chores. You play cards. Oh, did you see my cards?
No, but I can play it back.
Got the morning fire going. Chicks made it fine inside. Having my coffee. Made it in my old coffee pot. Chicks and more chicks. Doesn't smell so great in here, but we have alive chicks. I'm heading out. It's a frozen winter wonderland. It's currently 23 degrees, feels like 17. When I let the dogs out this morning before daylight, oh, this is like ice. I mean, like slick. When I let the dogs out this morning, it was dark still. One of the my goats, Brownie, was hollering to me, and I hope she don't have babies in there, but I'm gonna feed them a little bit. I don't know, I may have just heard a baby goat. I hope not. I'm gonna go look before I get their feed. This is what it still looks like here. I know some of you may not think Tommy just cranked the generator. Some of you may not think this is a big deal, but y'all, when we get snow here in Mississippi, or even ice, this is the most ice I've ever remember in my lifetime though. Whenever we get stuff like this here in Mississippi, it's on the ground maybe one full day and it's gone. And we've had ice on the ground since Sunday, and this is Friday. We've never ever been frozen in my lifetime like this before. Thank God, no babies. Now tonight we have to get down to 19. This is one I'm watching for babies here. And the nice thing about the ice is you don't have to throw it in the feed bucket. You can put it right straight on the ground and they can get to it nice and easy. But no babies. I'm watching Brownie right here. And that's Valentine, one on the left. Watching her, she's bagging up too. So, chickens and all are doing good. I'm so thankful. There's old Bean. She's gonna have babies this year too. She's starting to bag up, but she's a ways away. Well, today is day 5 of our ice.
The Mississippi winter apocalypse.
We've had a little bit of snow, but mostly ice. As you can see, the sun is out and it's early in the morning, so we're hoping that it's going to melt away today.
Yeah. Probably what's going to happen is where the sun shines freely, unobstructed sun will melt, but I'm expecting shaded areas to remain at least partially covered with ice, and it's going to get back down to 21, I think, tonight.
Yeah, and so we do need to go to town to get some feed for the animals and all. We have the chicks in the house still. So today, did I say that already? Today's day 5.
Yeah.
Day 2 without electricity. We have a generator, but it quit. That's why we had to move the chicks inside. So, you know, everything's getting along fine. The chicks did good last night in the house. They were huddled up a little bit. It got down to 59 in the house, but got the wood fire going again, so it'll warm back up. And so we're hoping that there won't be anything new to report. And we're so glad we didn't have baby goats. So.
Oh my gosh. I can tell you one thing though. It stinks in here.
Yeah, it stinks in here with the chicks. And like Tommy said, it's getting 21 tonight. And as soon as we get power, or as soon as it warms up a little bit with our nighttime temperatures, these chicks are going outside. So we'll see y'all on the next video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And we hope y'all are staying warm too.
Thanks. We appreciate you.